Hi Cancer, this is Tracy from Northeast Tarot and welcome to your mid-August 2022 monthly tarot reading. This is a reading for Cancer. We are looking at the rest of August. As always guys, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for watching. If you're not subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe. Also, please give this video a thumbs up. I would greatly appreciate that. So Cancer, I actually already filmed your mid-August reading. I'm filming it again because, I don't know, it just wasn't sitting well with me. But let's see what we get. Let's see what we get for Cancer. You already have the Nine of Swords that came out. This is the first card out, Cancer. And in the last reading, the first card out was the Moon. So see, what does Cancer have coming up looking at the rest of August? And guys, if you are interested in having a private reading, I am running a special in the month of August. That information is listed down below. Also guys, I do have a new Oracle deck that I just released. It's called the Dirty Little Secrets Oracle Cards. This link is also listed down below if you're interested in purchasing this deck. Stick around till the end of the reading if you do want to see this deck. It is just my demo deck, but I will let you know if I made any changes. All right, we are looking at the rest of August for Cancer. All right, the crossing card is the Ten of Pentacles. In this deck, it's called Wealth. Also, guys, all the decks that I am using today, they are listed down below, along with the links for purchasing them if you're interested. Also, my Amazon shop is listed down below. I have recently updated that if you are interested. All right. Cancer. All right, so we do have the Seven of Wands at your foundation. So you have the 8 and the 9 of Swords. All right, you have Strength. It's in the reverse. This is in the near future. Wow, so you have Strength in the reverse coming up in the near future. You have the Ace of Wands, and then you have the Five of Cups. Next, I'm looking at the Hopes and Fears. We have the Hierophant. All right, so now I'm looking at the outcome. This is energy that you will experience at the end of August going into September. Let's see, for Cancer. You have the Queen of Cups. And the overall energy is the Three of Cups. So in the first reading, the first card out you had was the Moon, and it was crossed by the Lovers, just to let you know. So you're definitely dealing with some fear. You may be worried about a friend, or could be a lover, could be a family member for some of you. We have the Three of Cups. So I think that you are definitely, for some of you, you're reuniting with somebody. You may go out. You may go out for a drink, or you may go out to dinner. I feel like you have a lot on your plate with the Ten of Wands. It's oppression in this deck, but you have a lot on your plate, but you will manage to meet up with this person. Or if this is not your energy, this could be their energy. Somebody may have a lot going on in their life, and you could be reuniting with them. Again, you could be going out. This is a very social, fun energy. But we do have the Ten of Wands here. So there's some sort of baggage. We have Temperance there. So for some of you, it could be a Sagittarius. We have the Nine of Swords and then the Ten of Pentacles. So for some of you, it could be a family member. Could be worried about a family member. If you are married, if you're partnered, you may be worried about your marriage. Maybe there is some sort of interference. But in your first reading, you had the moon twice. You had the moon come out in the main spread, and then as a clarifier, you also had the devil in that spread. You had the Seven of Cups in that spread. It was a very specific read, and it was full of fear. There was a very scattered, very fearful energy there. And so, you know, some of you are possibly worried about a friend, or for those of you that are partnered, I mean, you may be worried that someone is maybe tempting your partner or trying to interfere with your relationship in some way. At your foundation, we have the Seven of Wands. And so this is a very defensive, protective energy. It's you trying to protect what's yours. It's you trying to hold your position. For some of you, though, this was you fighting your fears. And this could be paranoia for some of you. So just be careful. Watch your thoughts. And, you know, that was the main message in the last reading. Even the guidance at the end of the reading was to overcome your fears. And so, yeah, this is a lot of swords, and it's around this Ten of Pentacles, which could be your legacy, could be your family, could be assets and things like that. There's a lot of worry. There's a lot of fear. And this is you worrying unnecessarily. Some of you are losing sleep over this. You may work in a very competitive field or environment. And you feel financially very secure. I think that you're quite happy. It's just you work in a very competitive field. Others, I think you're happy in your relationship, or you're happy with your lifestyle. But you may be worried that, you know, maybe others want what you have, or something like that. Maybe worried that you're going to lose it. You do have strong Leo coming through, so you could be dealing with the Leo. We have Strength in the reverse. So some of you could be dealing with somebody in the near future. This could be a friend, or this could be someone around you who's not happy. Somebody actually may be upset. This could be you, or this could be someone around you. If you are getting upset, just be careful, because you may maybe say something that you regret. You also may not maybe have all of the details or information. You may not be seeing things so clearly. And with strength showing up in the reverse, this is you unable to control your temper or whatever it is, your mouth, whatever it is. Strength upright is you being able to calm the beast and control yourself. It's also quiet influence, but in the reverse, it's the opposite. You may have someone around you that's trying to influence you. They actually may be quite loud about it. You do have the Ace of Wands here. So a new opportunity. And strength in the reverse is also you not having the courage to maybe move forward with this new beginning. Could be because of fear. So your fears are getting the best of you. Also, you may be listening to other people too much. With the Two of Coins here, you may be continuously listening to people around you that maybe don't have your best interest at heart, or maybe they like to gossip, maybe they like to judge, whatever it is. You may not have the best influences around you, and that's another reason strength is in the reverse. So you may lose out on an Ace of Wands. We have the Five of Cups. And this is how others around you are viewing you. So I feel like this is your social circle with that Three of Cups at the bottom of the deck. This is your friends, your family. This is people around you that you talk to on a regular basis. They see you losing out on a new beginning. They also may see you losing your passion. So this could be at work or with a project. You may have been really pumped up about something, really excited about something, but this is like losing steam. And it's because you're oppressed. You need to balance with this Two of Pentacles. You need to balance this heavy load, which can be, sharing multiple responsibilities with maybe multiple different people. It's balancing your time. See, balance is very significant. Needing patience, moderation, and needing to maybe ground your energy, your thoughts. For sure, you need to keep them positive. In the hopes and fears, you have the Hierophant. I think that this is you wanting, for some of you, you may want help with a particular matter. If there was a loss of a relationship, loss of a marriage, something like that, you certainly may want, this could be like therapy, even couples therapy for some of you. But we had the Hierophant come up in the other reading that I did for you, and I was very much getting faith. And so I think that you need to have faith. I think that you want to feel inspired. I think that you want a more positive outlook. Some of you, and this is not all of you, but some of you may care too much about what others maybe say or think around you, about others, opinion, and you really shouldn't. And maybe you don't normally, but you may hear second half of August, maybe you care what others think or something like that. This is you being easily influenced. And so if you're being easily influenced here by a social circle that maybe doesn't have the best intentions, maybe you need to seek outside help. And, you know, that could be a therapist, a counselor, a trusted mentor. You do have the Queen of Cups here. This is energy going into September, which is great. You're very much in your element. Your intuition is on point, but it's not an action card. You're very much in your feelings. And in this particular deck, she's looking in the past. She's not focused on the future. She is focused on the past, which we have loss in pleasure, 5 of Cups, and this is how others are viewing you, and so that is focused on the past. All right, let's do some clarifying for Cancer, please. Could be that some of you are trying to reunite with maybe someone that you were married to, or you were with them for many years. Okay, we have the Knight of Cups here. I was going to look at the Queen of Cups. We have the Knight of Cups. Yeah, for some of you, this could have been a loss of a lover, a love interest. For others, it could be a job. Let's take a look at this 5 of Cups. Something that you were excited about. Something that you may have even fought for. We have the World and the 4 of Swords. So you are healing. Something definitely is done. Something came to an end, a close with the World. But there's regret, there's disappointment. We do see you healing, which is good. For some of you, this is major healing. So this is emotional healing. Let's take a look at Strength in the reverse, which can mean a few different things. I feel like for some of you, it's being easily influenced, and then that leads to disappointment. Okay, we have the Queen of Swords showing up. So this could be a Gemini, Libra, or an Aquarius that you're dealing with. Next, I was looking at the 9 of Cups, and look at that, we have the Star. So this is a wish. There's something you're hoping, you're wishing, you're wanting. You may need to step into your power here. You may need to overcome your fears in order to make progress with this situation. Some of you are dealing with an Aquarius, for sure. Let's take a look at the 9 of Swords. guys. I'm going to pull a card on the Nine of Swords, the Eight of Swords, and the Seven of Wands. We have the Hanged Man, which did come up in the last spread that I did for you guys. So gaining a fresh perspective, changing your mind, seeing the larger picture. You may feel like you made too many sacrifices for someone or something. Eight of Swords, Page of Cups. Some of you may be worried about a child. There could be a situation going on with a child. This is nervous, very nervous energy. You have the Ten of Swords here. Look at all of these swords. Worried that someone is going to be a traitor or that they've betrayed you in some way or that they're a traitor. Ooh, there's the Hierophant again. But this is Pisces. This is Taurus. There's the Ten of Pentacles again. But this is fear. It's fear, it's regret, especially with the Five of Cups here. Some of you could be going out. You could actually be having some drinks and maybe you say some things that you regret. This could be with your family. So just be careful. This could be taking place here mid-month. For some of you, maybe third week of August. Yeah, I mean, some of you, things may get out of hand and something may end as a result of that. So just be careful. For others, though, this is tremendous fear, and that came in, that message came through very strong with the last reading I just did for you guys. So you had the Moon twice, you had the Devil, same thing. This is tremendous fear that there's going to be a loss here, loss of a job, loss in the family, loss or being betrayed by someone. It's just a fear, though. It's just a fear. This is you needing to take a step back. Some of you are going through a dark night of the soul. Some of you, your beliefs are changing. This is you gaining a higher perspective. This is you connected to source, the divine, whatever you believe in. And some of you with this energy, old beliefs perhaps are falling away and you could be establishing new beliefs here at this time. And this could be beliefs that you had from your family, from your childhood for some of you. You have the Ace of Rods here again. So you do have an opportunity that's coming up. There could be a pregnancy for some of you, so be careful. Could be with a Queen of Swords. We have the Seven of Wands and the Ace of Swords. So this is, for some of you, you could have been dealing with a very defensive person, but for others, this was you being very defensive. And I think that you were very maybe cutting with your communication. You could have even cut someone off. You could have rejected somebody, or, you know, vice versa. That's the energy. There may be a reunion, though, taking place. You may go out. You may have some fun with this person. If drinking is involved, you want to be careful with this energy. All right. Let's pull you an overall guidance card for the rest of August. What is the overall guidance for Cancer, please? Queen of Swords is focused on the future. And so that's where your focus is at, which could be on this new beginning, this Ace of Wands. All right, what is the guidance for Cancer? Now, you have the Knight of Cups clarifying the Queen of Cups. You may have an offer or a love interest or even an ex for some of you that's coming back around. Some of you may want that, others you may not. So what you do next, that's on you. Yeah, self-respect, upright. From Archangel Michael, dear God and angels, thank you for helping me see myself as you see me through the eyes of love. Thank you for honoring and respecting me. Please guide me to do the same for myself and grant me the courage to speak up on my own behalf. I ask for your protection in all of my relationships so that I am surrounded by loving and kind people. I mean, this could not resonate more. Look at this. We have strength in the reverse. We have the Queen of Swords. So know your worth, know your power. Some of you, you may struggle with stepping into your power, but I feel like you can. I feel like at some point, something may inspire you. And you can turn this upright. And be careful, not all of you, but for some of you, you may have a snake around you. You may have someone around you. This could be a traitor. This could be someone who did you wrong in the past, and you're maybe very fearful that they're going to do you wrong again. But, you know, that's not all of you. Wow, we also have innocence. These two came out as well, but they were not upright, so that's why I'm led to go with that one. And then we have lean on God and the angels for support. So notice how these cards are saying the same thing. Lean on God and the angels. Trust in a higher power. Maybe some of you lost faith with something. And so it says innocence. Dear God and angels, thank you for helping me see that all of your qualities of pure love and light are reflected within me and all others. Help me embrace my God-given innocence so that I may be at peace. Wow. And look at all of these swords. 8 of Swords, 9 of Swords, 10 of Swords. So you do not feel at peace with something here. This is mid-August. You may have fought, Cancer, you may have fought to change this prior. I think that you will win. There is a victory coming in. I see a loss, but then I also see a victory. So for some of you, you know, it's both. You may lose something, but then gain something else. Innocence. So this particular card talks about pure love. It also talks about things being reflected. And so there could be this mirroring energy. And then we have lean on God and the angels for support. Dear God and angels, I give you this, fill in the blank, this situation. Now and completely, I step out of the way and allow divine miracles to shine through everyone and everything involved. And I actually don't see this card come out from this deck too often. Very seldomly do I actually see this card. So there is a miracle that's coming in, but first you have to get out of the way, which is interesting. You may have actually been trying to control a situation. So strength in the reverse for some of you, especially those that resonate with this message, this is a good thing. Put your focus on the future. Get organized. Do the things that you have to do. Don't try to control a situation so much. Take a step back. Also, Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords is somebody who knows her worth because she's been hurt so bad in the past. You know, she's someone who has learned lessons. She's someone who has experienced tremendous pain. She's been cut. She's been hurt. Queen of Swords. That's why she's the Queen of Swords. And so some of you could definitely be stepping into your power more. You love yourself more. You respect yourself more. You may be less emotional here, and maybe some of you are coming off as the Queen of Swords in the near future. But they're asking you to step out of the way, and when you step out of the way and you release control, that is when, you know, things are going to happen, basically. All right, let's take a look at career for Cancer. All right, we have raise or promotion. Congratulations, an increase in your abundance flow awaits you. This is a result of your positive focus and willingness to take action based on your divine guidance. Keep up the good work. So there's a raise, there's a promotion. For some of you, this can be a new job that's coming up here. This Ace of Wands may be a new job, could be a project or something that you're working on that is exciting. For some of you, this is a wish. This is definitely a wish come true. So very nice. Let's take a look at your love life for Cancer. Oh my goodness. And you got this card before. Express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. So some of you could be reuniting with somebody, but others, I feel like this is somebody new that's coming in. I would say this person is already around you with the Three of Cups. Yeah, this card came through earlier as well. Flirt. Extend your lighthearted energy to others. So for some of you, it may be at the end of the month. All right, let's pull you one of these. This is my new deck, Dirty Little Secrets Oracle. It's just my demo deck, so I have made some changes. If you're interested in purchasing this deck, the link is down below. And it's 78 cards, so it's a full deck, and all of the cards are not dirty little secrets. Some of them are just secrets, things that you may not know, that you should know. So let's take a look. I am focused on your person, Cancer, so you all may actually not resonate with this part of the reading, but I am focused on your person and what they're hiding from you. So what is it that Cancer needs to know about their person? For those of you that are completely single, you have nobody. I feel like if you've been trying to meet someone with these cards here, if you've been really trying to meet someone and it hasn't happened, step out of the way and go out. So if your friends, your family, whoever asks you to go out, because I feel like there's pretty good opportunities here, especially at the end of the month, for you to meet someone new. Cancer, looking at their person and what they're hiding. All right, I have a couple of cards. Let's see. Okay, so the card that's on top, we have Scrapper. And it says, likes to pick fights, hostile and aggressive, hot-tempered, belligerent, and militant. So yeah, I think you would need to know that. I have actually changed this card. So this is my demo deck. So in the new deck, it's a lot brighter. I've changed the font as well. So someone likes to fight. We have soul cleansing, clearing old energy, healing from the past, smudging, and purging. So this could be the ex for some of you. The ex was maybe someone who liked to fight. That energy is clearing them. Maybe for some of you there was a fight, and this could be you reconciling with this person, or at least trying to with the Two of Pentacles. This is looking at your person. So crushing on you, can't get you off their mind, romantic feelings, burning desire, and secret admirer. And the card says, I have a crush on you. So yeah, I think that the person that's coming through, I think that they have a crush on you. For some of you, it is an ex with this card coming out. It's someone that you may have gotten into it with. You may have actually got into a fight with this person. They could be someone who's hot-tempered. So in particular, those of you that date men that are dealing with a masculine, you know, there could have been a fight, but I think that this person is still into you with this card showing up. I mean, the attraction is still there. Some of you may put your focus elsewhere and you're completely healing. You're purging, you're clearing away this old energy. You may meet someone new. But with Scrapper and then this card together, your person, if they were mad, if there was a falling out, I feel like they're not any longer. And so, yeah, that energy is clearing. So if there was a falling out or a fight, I feel like that energy is being cleared, and then there's still romantic feelings here. So your person is still very much into you, Cancer. And those of you where you have someone new coming in, they may be a really feisty individual. They may like to actually maybe get into it a little bit. Maybe they're a fire sign. Fire and water create a lot of steam, so just be careful. Let's see what signs you're dealing with. Again, not all of you will resonate with that, but let's see. Who is Cancer dealing with? Sagittarius. Okay, could be a Sag. For some of you, this may be a Sag. And then we have Pisces, which you came through, Cancer came through in the Pisces reading. So it could be a Pisces. All right, Cancer, so I hope that you find this reading helpful. If you do, as always, please give this video a thumbs up. Make sure you are subscribed. Also join the channel if you haven't already. If you're interested in having a private reading, again, I do have that sale going on in August. It is just for a limited time. Also, go check me out on Facebook, Instagram. I'm also on TikTok. Just make sure you're only following my links and nobody else's. All right, Cancer, have a great rest of August.